Hi, my name is Breezy. I just got out of the shower and I do not consent to anybody else having this footage. Hi, I'm Breezy. I'm getting ready for the day and I do not consent to anyone taking this footage without my permission. This is XO Breezy. I'm driving now and I do not give anyone consent to take this footage. I have about 10 different butts in my hand right now. Is there a way? Will one of these booty enhancers actually make your butt look big while also making it look natural? I'm skeptical. I think these are gonna look completely fake and you're totally gonna be able to tell, but I don't knock anything until I try it, so that's why we're here. I ordered all of these from either Amazon, Wish, or one of them was from Fashion Nova.
I ordered all of these from either Amazon, Wish, or one of them was from Fashion Nova.
Pay attention to that statement because it's going to come in very, very handy later on in this story. Where do I start? Welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by for another video, or if this is your first time here, thanks for stopping by. I'm putting this video out for a couple of reasons. The biggest reason is, okay, well, it's a toss-up. I can't decide if the biggest reason is because I want to warn other people or if it's because I'm salty as hell. They're probably equal. Let's rewind about 5 months back. If you guys have been here since then, number one, you rock. Number two, you might remember a out of the ordinary video that I did. I tested out booty enhancers. If you haven't seen that video yet, right up there for you. It might help with context, but I'll try to fill in the details so that you can follow along even if you haven't seen it. 5 months ago, I made that video, and at this time, I maybe had 1,000 subscribers. I know I was very, very new at that point, and I was so proud of that video because, you know, I think right now it has like 16,000 views, and at the time it probably had like 8,000 views, and I was like, you know, for someone with 1,000 subscribers, that's a good video. However, because it had the word booty in the title and because there was a picture of a butt in the thumbnail, obviously I can't monetize that video. I made $0 off of that video. I lost money making that video. But now that the mood is set, I can get into what actually happened. About 3 weeks back, I got a message on Facebook. I am just minding my business, having a good day probably. So I opened the message and she says, "Hey, look what I just saw," which was a picture of myself holding up a butt pad. And I was like, oh my gosh, how cute. She saw my video. And then I looked a little closer and I realized that this video was on Facebook. None of my videos go on Facebook. I look a little closer and it is a company whose name I will mention. The Facebook page is called Niche Stuff. And I'm like, never heard of this company, so that's a little weird. I watched the video and it's maybe a minute or so long, but of course, my portion of this video was longer than anyone else's. And my face is the face that you see when the video pops up on your timeline. So yeah, someone went on YouTube, stole my footage, used it without my permission, and promoted it for one of their products, which, to my understanding, would fall under fair use. But here's the problem. I've never heard of this company. I have no idea what booty enhancer they sell, but I certainly have not tried it, and I certainly was not promoting it. They knew that it wasn't their product, and they manipulated my footage to make it seem as though I was so excited about this product and I really liked it. They didn't use any words, just my footage. But that's another problem because I didn't like it. It didn't work. So even if it was their product, which it wasn't, it still was a scam because I didn't like it. So I'm upset, rightfully so. I think they have never once reached out to me. I've never heard from this company. So their intent was to steal footage from what I think is smaller YouTubers that you would think most people wouldn't recognize. I only have 7,000 something subscribers, and the chances of one of those 7,000 people seeing that video is pretty slim, right? And so I think that's why they thought that they would get away with it. This was my first experience with someone using me, using my butt to scam people. And the reason that I say scam is because, well, first of all, they're lying. But if your product wasn't bad and it actually worked, why wouldn't you promote your own product? I'm sorry, but that's suspect. I don't even know if they're sending the products out. There's so many companies that take your money and don't send the product. It's just a big scam. And I don't know if that's the case or not. I'm not going to purchase anything from them to find out. Regardless, my face is all over that product. So if there is something wrong with the product, that makes me look bad.
Remember that girl? She was promoting those butt pads, and they suck. Well, she can't be trusted.
My thing is, if I lose my integrity, I lose everything. If you guys can't trust me, how can I be a YouTuber? I've turned down so many companies that have reached out and asked me to do videos on their products, and I've said no because I don't want to promote junk to you guys. And I'm huge on that. I've told you guys since day one, the last thing you have to worry about is me lying to you. No amount of money is worth losing my subscribers. And what upsets me even more is, but of course, the video went viral. Within the first 48 hours, it was at 2 million views. Luckily, and I think it's because I had so many people report that video, the video was removed after 48 hours. I've spoken with attorneys. For this company, it's been handled. I've done as much as I can do at this point. So with this situation, my biggest concern is damage to personal image. I had to go through and find out a whole lot of information for my attorney. It caused me a ton of stress. It's disheartening. I got about a week's worth of peace before I got another message on Facebook. Someone tagged me in a video and said, "Hey, you're in this video." Say what? Just by looking at the thumbnail of that video, I knew that it was a different video. This footage was stolen from the video that I did on the breast lift tape. Within a week of the first video, someone finds another video. And this one, there's only like 2 seconds worth of my face in it, but they still manipulated it and lied about it. They took my footage and they made it something completely different. And this video, last I checked, was just under 10 million views. Bro. And so the cycle starts again. I'm worried because obviously they're liars. This product probably doesn't work, especially after I did test out those breast lift tape pad things and they were absolute crappiest product I've ever used, the worst 30-something dollars I've ever spent in my life. I am so skeptical that any company can make something that will work because of how bad that product actually was. Now this situation was a little bit different and I'm not quite as upset, but they still lied. If you guys haven't seen the video, again, right here, but for those of you who have seen it, you'll remember this part, I'm sure. I also just want to note that I picked a really perfect day to do this video because I have a scratch on my boob that is going to be visible. So, subscribers, this is my scratch. Scratch, this is my subscribers. These are my subscribers. That was it. I had not tried on the tape yet. I still had my normal bra on. Like, kind of just making fun of myself. Like, wow, you picked a great day to do this. That was the only time I ever directed attention to the scratch on my boob. But this company used it to put down other products. This was a complete lie. That scratch was clearly old. It didn't come from that tape. I hadn't even tried the tape on yet, but this company claimed that I was showing you that the breast lift tape that I use took off my skin. No, it didn't. So that's what this company did. I was upset about it at first, but then I got over it because this doesn't make me look like a liar or like a horrible person if someone buys the product and it's not good. But again, they still know exactly what they were doing. The crappy part is there's no real way to prevent this. In my situation, the websites are still up. In a lot of other situations, these companies will leave the video up for a little while on a certain website, and then after they get some orders, they delete the website, never to be seen. So there's no way to get in touch with them and go about legal proceedings. So that's the scam that's going around. I think it's really important for smaller YouTubers like myself to know that this is happening, because you might be in a video and maybe you didn't get as lucky as me and nobody that saw the video knew you personally and you weren't made aware of the situation. But the people who did see your face in that video might have a bad image of you now, dependent on that product. On all my videos now, I do put a little disclaimer in the description saying that I don't give anyone the rights to this footage, but I don't think they care about a little message from me. I do have watermarks on my video, but the way that YouTube has it set up, it's just small and in the corner. It's so easy to just crop that out. What else am I supposed to do? Take a big watermark and put it in front of the entire video? These people suck. That's all there is to it. I don't think there's an excuse or reason that makes it okay. You know, they're making big money off of these videos that are going viral as ads on Facebook, and they're not compensating any of the people in the videos. I didn't get paid for those videos, even though my face was shown to 10 million people. I didn't make a percentage off of the products that I helped them sell. And these people are not honest and they're not good people, and I don't want my face connected to any of that. So here is my plea. No matter what the product is, if you see me in a video that is anywhere other than on my own channel, please bring it to my attention. Be very careful what you believe on the internet, because there are people like this out there everywhere. This is not the first time it's happened. This is not the second time it's happened. This is not the 1000th time that it's happened. This happens all the time. And same with other small YouTubers. If you're reviewing products on your channel, very well could happen to you. And anytime I'm promoting something that is sponsored, I tell you guys that it is sponsored. Every single product that I review for an exchange, whether it's money or free product, whatever, it will be noted in the video. Thanks for listening to my story. If this has happened to you or someone that you know, leave it in the comments. I want to know. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to SNL before you go. Always remember that I love you more than leggings itself. And I'll see you in the next video, which will be a lot happier than this. I'm gonna go film another video now that hopefully you guys will like a lot more than this one.